Hello and welcome back to episode 5 of Long Lost Tech. Today's episode is my Toshiba Libretto 50CT portable computer. It actually got here yesterday, but after about a million failed attempts at re-recording this video, I just stopped. By the time I tried to do the last recording, it was like 9 at night, so I stopped. Anyways, it's here now. I've been wanting one of these for just about an eternity. The problem being that they're rare and they cost a buttload of money, like $150 plus, which I usually don't have. But anyways, we got this one for $75 and $20 shipping, I think, and it came with the port replicator, which doesn't actually fit this laptop. It's for a 100 CT, not a 70 or a 50. We got the AC adapter, the laptop, the docking station, the reconfiguration guide, and the manual. So anyways, when it got here, according to the seller, it had no hard drive or operating system or anything. But I'll get to that in a minute. Oh, also, well, I'll get to that in a minute too. So anyways, let's go over the ports on it. Hopefully you can see this. Here we have the AC jack, and FedEx or USPS was not so nice and took a nice chunk of plastic out, although I do have the plastic so we can glue it back in there. We have a DC jack, takes 15 volts, reset pinhole here, and one PCMCIA Type 1 or Type 2 card slot. On the back we have a release lever for the PCMCIA card, a 2.5mm headphone jack, so this won't work with your normal headphones without an adapter, and an infrared port used for printers back in the 90s, so were pretty common. And nothing on this side. So, anyways, this thing oh, and on the top, well, we'll get to the two odd buttons on top. So anyways, this thing would have come with a PCMCIA floppy drive, but ours does not, so, I mean, I'm not complaining. There's not really a whole lot of use for a floppy drive these days, but you never know. So anyways, let's go ahead, plug it in and turn it on. Now, first of all, let's talk about these two buttons up here. Well, you see, let's open it up. It's tiny. It's absolutely tiny. And Toshiba's like, how are we going to put a mouse on this thing? Because if we come over here to my Tecra, which is much more capable and larger, it has the two buttons here and a little mouse pointer here. Well, as you can see, there's no room for a mouse pointer there, or a click button. So what did Toshiba do? Well, they had a bright idea. They put the mouse pointer right here, and these two buttons on the back. The top one is left click, the bottom one is right click. So you hold the computer like this, and you could type. The keyboard is really nice, but it's horrifically tiny, although it's a full 82-key keyboard. So, yeah, let's go ahead and power it up. Excuse me, I had a little gunk in my throat this morning. So, let's go ahead and plug it in. So, anyways, the seller said that it had no operating system with it, which I believed, and I was not too bothered by, because we can put compact flash cards in these tiny laptops with ease. But I don't always like taking hard drives out. So, anyways, let's power it up. When I got this machine yesterday, I turned it on, and the hard drive started ticking, indicating that there was it was working. And then it did the memory check, and I put it in the BIOS and changed a few things. And then it says starting Windows 95, and I'm like, oh my god. And then it starts Windows 95, and I'm like, surely it's gonna crash. And then it just pops up, and it can't find one crazy file, which is not essential to the system. So we'll go ahead and ignore that. and move our stand a little closer, although it's kind of difficult. Perfect. So now you can see the screen. Yeah, this machine is multimedia capable, has a Sound Blaster compatible Yamaha sound card in it, so it can do multimedia and DOS games. So anyways, we'll go ahead and, I don't have much on here. It's only got we'll go over the specs, I suppose. It is running Windows 95 version 4B, so it's running OSR2, so USB support. It's registered to Exploration and Production at Phillips Petroleum Company, which I don't even know what to... Are they in business? I don't know. If anyone knows, tell me. Because, yeah. It's running the original Toshiba install of Windows 95, which is kind of impressive. It has a Pentium 75 at 75 megahertz and 16 megabytes of RAM. So it's a very capable machine for its time, which was 1997. So, anyways, let's go ahead and we can go to my computer and see how big the hard drive is, which I already know, but oh well. It has a 810 megabyte hard drive, and we only have 190 megs free. So, yeah, have to get that fixed up. And there's no drivers for my network card on here, so we're kind of in a debacle here. But my plan is to buy 2 compact flash to PCMCIA adapters, one for a modern laptop, one for this laptop, and use compact flash card to transfer all of the data, so I can back up the hard drive in this thing and whatnot. So, anyways, there's not a whole lot on here. Let's see what games are in here. So we got an install of Office 97, Netscape Navigator, Internet Explorer 3, Laplink, the Toshiba accessories, which is like card aid, magnifier, shortcut bar, the Toshiba utilities, which is like display switch, power save, power saver, shutdown, and then the system stuff. It's like this is a nice full install. Guess we'll play everyone's favorite Windows game, which is, of course, Solitaire. And everything runs on here just like it would run on a normal system of the time. There are a few oddball games that just the system really doesn't like, but that's okay. So, anyways, there's not much on here. I just made a program folder to organize all the stuff on here. We have calculator, Outlook, Netscape Navigator, and an odd thing, and I was wondering where this came from. It's called Yamaha Station. Well, the reason it has Yamaha Station on it is because it's a Yamaha sound card. And this is just a media player that you could use. Yeah. It's a media player. So anyways, I guess we can go ahead and go to the control panel and you can see or hear some sounds from this. I mean, the little pointer thing takes a little bit to get used to, but once you get used to it, it makes sense. Yeah, that really doesn't help, but there, okay, whatever. So anyways, we will go ahead and I'll let you hear some sounds from it. Here. Should all know this one. I don't know if that was even loud enough, but this thing's speakers are kind of tinny, so I don't want to blare it too much. But I can plug my Xbox headset into this. It's just the Windows 95 startup sound. So, yeah. I'll do a part 2 of this video when we get a compact flash storage solution all hooked up to this thing so that I can move files. But, anyways, guess that's really all there is to it right now. Alright, see ya.